Hello everyone, we are back on the Missouri River and we are fishing under the Bridge of Death. Now usually I would want to fish at the tip of this wing dike here, but as you can see there's a ton of wood there and I can't get past that wood because it just goes right across the dike and I can't climb the wood with all my gear, and then going around on the side is a little too dangerous. So the wood is preventing me from getting my favorite fishing spot, but because I have long poles, I can almost reach that current anyways. The gars have actually tapped my bait a couple of times today, but we got 3 poles over here with cut bait, and then 1 here in this section here with a worm. Now, some of you are like, but doesn't Wisconsin fishing regulations only limit you to 3 poles? Yes, but we're not in Wisconsin, so it doesn't actually matter. Also in Missouri, as long as you label your poles, you can have up to 50 hooks. And the Missouri River obviously is not a restricted area. So hopefully we can get a big catfish, or if one of those big gars bites, hopefully we can hook one of those too, but that's very, very unlikely. All right guys, let's get some good fish. In terms of the depth of this place, essentially that area in the middle over there is like 20 or more feet deep. There's a scour hole right next to this, and this area is actually much, much deeper than the rest of the river. But I think in the middle, that's like 20 feet deep where I'm throwing, like trying by the current. I think that's also around 25 feet deep. I think that's the depth of the scour hole, around 25 feet or so. Over here in this puddle here, I think it's maybe 10, 12 feet deep. And the rest of the river I think is like 10, 11 feet deep. So this area here is deeper than the rest of the river. So I'm not really sure if the fish are gonna come in here at night. I know the blues like the strong river current, but I've only caught like 2 blues past 10 pounds here, and I've fished here multiple times, but I've caught many small blues. I've caught some pretty big carp here though, so it's a good time when I fish here a lot of the time. But the issue is all that wood up there, a lot of that came from this area here, and the problem with that is that a lot of fish used to hide in this area here and all that wood. Now that all that wood's up there, the fish are not here anymore because they're not hiding here anymore. So hopefully there's one that swims in and we get like a 50 pounder. Just as it's about to get dark, we have a bite on the small pole on the worm, and hopefully it's not caught. It seems like a decent sized fish. It's about to snap my pole in half. I think this is probably a carp, but we'll see. Oh yeah, it's taken. It could honestly be a catfish, like a big flat. It's 10-pound line, so it's gonna be difficult for me to reel this thing in. My guess is it's a carp of some sort. Maybe a gar. Or maybe I just can't reel it. Nope, it's not stuck anywhere. Let's see what this thing is. I'm actually really interested to see what this thing is. If it's a big flathead, that would be awesome. I don't think it's like a 30 pounder, but definitely could be like a 10 pounder, which would be good enough for me. Am I making any progress at all? I don't know. I don't think it's stuck. It's decently heavy and it's swimming down there. Come on, come up. Damn, I can't really fight it like that. Slowly coming, but it is highly stubborn. Now, it's not stuck on anything, but it is pretty stubborn. Is it a carp? Is it one of the big carp? I'll take it if it's a big carp. I mean, but I'd rather have it be a big catfish because it could be a pretty big one. Nah, it's one of the carp. I'll take it though. It's not even one of the bigger ones, honestly. I don't know how I'm gonna land it because I can't go down this way, but I do have my net of death, wherever the heck that is. Oh, my net of death is over there. It's definitely one of the carp. That's kind of what I expected it to be, but a little disappointed. I was hoping it'd be a big flathead because they are down here. They are definitely down here. All right. Yeah, there's a clang from the overhead, but man, I just really wanted a big catfish. But you know what? That's the biggest fish I've caught so far, coming back to Missouri, so we'll take it. We'll take it. So catch a couple more of those and we're good. Like right under the bridge. Man, this would be so much easier if I can get on the dike. But unfortunately I can't. Just the way things are. That's a decent size one. It's not one of the huge ones. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna probably just put this on the, I need to expand the net, I think, because it's actually pretty, or I just need to kind of wait until it gets really tired, which could be a while because this is like a 10-pounder. I mean, it's like not a massive fish, but I'll take it. I was hoping to be like a 20-pound flat because it had the potential. It had the potential, but it did not live up to what it possibly could have been. I mean, I know fish can't morph into other species, so I guess I shouldn't complain. That is a good fish. It's a really good fish. It's 10 plus easily. I would 100% just sink if I did this. I don't know how I'm gonna get this fish, actually. Like, I can't actually step down. I think I have to expand the net. So let me put this thing up here and let me expand the net first in order to catch this guy, because if I don't expand the net, I'm not gonna be able to catch this guy. It's a nice holding place. I think that carp's pretty tired, so he's not gonna screw with it too much. Oh my gosh, I forgot this net's very hard to expand. There we go. Oh, it sucks. Well, yeah, feel free to donate me a new net, by the way, if you guys have one, because I need to put this thing back in place. I'm not really sure how. There we go. In order to actually use it. Hopefully it doesn't pop out when I'm trying to use it, because this net is kind of jank, honestly. Definitely kind of jank. And it's not really even that big. So if I had like a mighty blue catfish on here, I don't even know what the heck I would do. I really need a partner here because I'm not on the dike. On the dike, this would be very, very easy. But I can't, I have to stay up here. These carp are pretty strong. Like, it's like 10, 12 pounds, but it's pretty darn strong. So I have to be able to wrap the net around it. To fight the fish and the net. Never thought I'd be forced into this. And this net better not come out, because that would suck. It's long enough. You'd think with all the logs here, there'd be a flatty here, but no. Oh, God. Come on, carp. Get in the net. There we go. Oh, the net's not quite under him. It's quite big. I got him. Finally, I got him. Now I just got to make sure the net doesn't die. I got him. Victory. Victory. Roar. Victory. That's quite big. I was trying to get gato fish, but back to Missouri, catching myself an 11-pound carp. We will take it. We will take it. Carpio on the Missouri. Good sized carpio. I think we can just probably just toss it in the water because it's fairly deep here. I mean, it's like 10 feet there, so I think that'll be fine, and it carps on off. See ya, carpio. See ya. I didn't come back to Missouri to catch carp, but realistically, what am I gonna do? Like, when you're not catching anything, can't really complain about catching a 10-pound fish or 11-pound fish or whatever, right? I'm still on my hunt for a 20-pound carp, and I know there's one in there. I caught a 15-pounder here last time. Also caught some catfish last time, but this time they ain't so lucky. I'm gonna go back to this piece of wood here because that's the only place I can put my pole. Got some good drag on the line. It's 10-pound line, so if we get like a 20-pound flathead on some earthworms, Ooh, it's gonna be such a fight. It's gonna be a good fight, especially trying to get it in with that net. Let me tell you something. That ain't easy. That is not easy. So let's just toss this out there. And maybe we'll get another fish. It's like 10, 12 feet out there. So, and there's a lot of snags out there, like deep snags. So flathead is not out of the question. See if we can get one. There's like a big log descending right there, so there could be a fish hiding there. This area was like completely filled with like trees last time I came, but like they all got washed away on top of the dike, which is why I can't get on top of the dike over there. It looks like the gato-ness is with me today. That is definitely a large catfish. That is not going to be any sort of well, maybe not a large catfish, but that's definitely a catfish. That's not that big. But it's not gonna be a gar. Unless like one of the giant gars hooked on. Actually, I probably shouldn't be so fast to declare that it's not a big catfish. It could actually be pretty big. It's getting some size, folks. Definitely getting some size, folks. But unfortunately, this is the 20-pound braid. And I wish it was the other bigger braid line, because it could easily break, and I can't really fight it with my full force. That catfish is pulling that way, which is not good. It has definitely has some size to it. I believe it's probably in the teens, is my guess. I can't be too sure. I haven't seen it yet. I think it's a mighty blue. And this is like, I don't have that much cut bait left, so I just can't let it go in the bushes over there. I don't really care. If it's a big flathead, I'm cool with it too. I mean, it doesn't have to be a blue, you know. I'd rather it be a blue, because I don't catch blues all that often here. I never catch blues in Wisconsin, because blues aren't in Wisconsin. But if I catch a big flathead, I'm okay with it too. It's stuck somewhere? No, I don't think so, right? Nope, it's moving. It's just fighting hard. I was like, dang, is it stuck somewhere? Oh no. No, is it again? No! No, 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 it broke. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, it broke off. It broke off. Such a huge disappointment. It broke off. That was a big fish, but it got me stuck in some roots. Got me stuck in some roots. Such a big disappointment. Oh well, oh well. Maybe I'll get another chance tonight. That was probably the biggest blue catfish bite I've ever gotten here, but unfortunately it dragged me into some wood and it cut me on like a rock or some wood. I don't know which one. There's a lot of driftwood down here. So I'm out of cut bait, unfortunately. So we're gonna launch a giant trio of worms on a 4-aught hook. And we're gonna hope that it didn't come off the hook, and it also will actually get us a really good fish. It's about 20 feet there. So yeah, hopefully we get a fish and we won't get cut next time. I think I've been given another chance. There's definitely a fish on here. It's not as big as the other one, but it is a fish, and I will take any fish I can get right now. It doesn't appear to be too bad. Sorry for the vision, guys. It's raining right now. Can't let this one get away, but it looks like it's probably like a 7-8 pound blue. Maybe like a, I don't know. The bites are pretty good today. I really wish I caught that other one because it was obviously bigger. Is that even a blue, or is that just a big drum? It's a big drum. It's pretty heavy for a drum. What is that a sturgeon? Yeah, it's a shovel nose. All right, it's not, I don't really catch them that often, but it is a shovel nose sturgeon. Fish are actually biting in the rain right now, so I don't catch shovel noses too often, but that's not bad. Really wish that was a big blue though, but shovel nose sturgeon. Shovel nose sturgeon. Catch a bunch of Lakers in Wisconsin. Don't catch these, but nice fish. Shovel nose. All right, it's time for this to go back in the water. Surprised those over there haven't picked off any fish yet, but just launch him here. It's deep, and he's gonna go off. Shovel nose sturgeon. All right, we're back. A much better day, back under the bridge of death. We got 2 poles over there, 2 poles over here. My poles are labeled, so I can use more than 3. And you know, this area here with all the wood, there's a lot of like snags and wood down there, and it's like 15, 20 feet deep. So I'm actually surprised there's not more flatheads down there. That's why I threw the worms out over there. but I don't know if a single worm's gonna entice a big flathead or not, but hopefully that's true. And even if I get one down there, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to bring it in. And that's mostly because there's so many snags that'll probably get me trapped down there, but like a 10, 15 pound flathead would actually be the best capture for me on those poles. And 30 pound, 40 pound blue would be the best over here. So we're back here. Hopefully we get something big. Still upset about that big one I lost last time. I think we got one here under the bridge. I don't think it's a mighty blue, otherwise the line would be going insane, but that is definitely a fish. That is not just the line, but it's a pretty small one. I wonder if it's a gar or a drum. If it's a, is it a catfish? Yeah, it's a blue catfish. It's a small blue catfish, but you know, it's a blue at least, but it's not a mighty blue gato fish. Worm's still good. Small blue catfish, you can tell it's blue by the anal fin and just how it looks when it's young. All right, this blue catfish is gonna go back in the water here. Boom. All right, folks, we're on the board. We are on the board. Got another glob of worms on my line. And you know, when there used to be huge amounts of wood covering this entire area, yeah, there used to be a lot more fish here, including decent sized blue and channels, but now, since they're all gone, they're not here anymore. Just gonna toss that back out there, and hopefully we get a bigger blue, like at least a 4 or 5 pounder, because they used to be here in this triangle, but now they're not anymore. And the triangle, like I said, is very deep. This is the situation with the wing dike right now. There's like a mountain of wood, like every single way, and there's essentially no way past it, and so I can't get to the end of the dike, which is really where I want to fish. That is where the big blues gather, honestly, and that's where there's less snags, because in here there's a lot of snags, but out there very few. Like between kind of like the stream between like the hole in the main river, that's essentially where I want to fish, but I cannot get out there. Got one. I think it's decent. Oh god, I just hope I can get it this time and not just be stuck on a snag, because that would suck. Make sure I got some kind of drag here. Got some drag. Good. And reel. Okay, it's swimming. It's got some weight to it for sure. I'm gonna go down and get it. I don't want to hang it up on, this is 50 pound braid, so I can fight it a little bit more than what I could last time. Definitely got some weight to it. It's what I've been waiting for all my life. Well, maybe not all my life, but at least like some of my life. Maybe like more like 5 years, so a little bit of my life. I want to see how big it is. Doesn't feel, it feels big. It feels bigger than the other two I got. I gotta lift it up. There's a big rod too. There's a snag down there. I gotta make sure I don't get them on the snag. It's more than 4 or 5 pounds, I would guess. Sorry if you're just seeing, I don't, oh no, they're going over to the wood for sure. By the way it's coming in, I don't think it's huge, but and I don't really know what's down there, unfortunately. Oh, it's big. Yes, it's big. It's big. It's like a 20 pounder. I'll take it. I will. Oh, maybe not a 20 pounder, like a 15 pounder. But anyways, yeah, it's got size. It has got size, folks. How do I get it though? How the heck do I get it? Even though it's like right next to shore, I can't step. Oh, that's a big one. All right. So I am not totally useless at fishing. Awesome. Awesome. All right, need to get that. It's not 50 pounds definitely, so it's not gonna go anywhere, but we'll take it. Mighty blue catfish. Well, semi-mighty blue catfish. All right, we're gonna try to get it in the net because obviously we need to get it in the net, but the net's not down here, and this is why you need partners while fishing, folks. Fishing by yourself definitely has problems when you're fishing for big fish on the MO. I got it dragged on shore, so it's not going anywhere. But yeah, let's get it, folks. Let's get this fish. We got this net. Got the net. It's extendy. The fish are just chilling there because it can't go anywhere. I like that, but we can't just pull it up. And if I can't get on the last level of mud, because if I do, I will literally just fall in. I hope this is more than 20, but it looks like it might be like in the teens, honestly. But 17 is my PB for blue cats. And that one looks like it might be more. I don't know. I'd rather have it be over here, because I can kind of step on the logs and stuff, but like I'm gonna, yeah, see, I sink right into the mud here, and that's not good. Okay, it's gonna come over here. All right, that's good. That's good, but I also know there's a snag down there, so I don't want it to, oh, I definitely think that's bigger than the 17 I got. You know, that didn't take that long, which is weird, because I thought it would take longer to get that fish. But I guess because the water's cold, they do come in a little bit easier than when the water's warm. I just need for this to get in the net. All right. Oh, that doesn't even fit in the net. That's definitely more than 17. It's too long. I can't get it. All right, I got it. All right. Mighty blue gato fish. All right, let's just get it in and hopefully get my shoes in as well, because this is difficult. It's too long. Oh no, I can't quite get it in the net. Okay, yeah, there you go. Mighty blue catfish. This is by far the longest one I've caught, but it's not the heaviest. It's only 14 pounds, but it's like 37 inches, but it's kind of scrawny, honestly. This one hasn't been eaten well. If it was eaten well, it'd be way bigger than this. Be like 20 pounds or so, because it is pretty long. But let's get him off this thing and throw him back, because he's not very, he should be around 20 pounds at this point at 37 inches. But he's only 14, so gotta eat better, fish. Eat better, get some, survive the winter, and then come back and see me next year. All right, fish. Launch. That should be fine, and he's gonna gato on off. But that's not bad. At least a 14-pound blue. All right, people, I think that's gonna be it. I did get my gato fish today, and I got that carp the other day. Also, like, I let that one really big one go. I think that was probably even bigger than the one I caught today, because it scraped me on some like rocks or something and it broke my string. But either way, not a bad 2 days. Caught a couple of fish, several fish, including that sturgeon, and got the first decent catfish of the trip. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and yeah, catfish tend to hit more during like noon in the day now than at night, because the temperatures got cooler. So, let me know what you think, and hopefully join me on the next video.